Hello, 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 everybody. Hey, y'all. It is a Saturday afternoon. Y'all get on up in here. Get on in here. Let's chat it up a little bit. We're here for a short time, not a long time. So, y'all come on in the room. Come on in. Come on in. Hey, Miss Sonia, my mod. How are you? Welcome. Happy Saturday to you. Child, the weather is bipolar crazy here again. It is cold outside. It rained a little bit, just all over the place. Let me see. We're looking at uh, about 61 degrees, child. It's colder than that outside. But anyway, come on in, come in. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button for me. Greatly appreciate you. Appreciate you popping on up in here. Prayers up to Miss Maria. She was not feeling good. Mel had a TikTok live today. Child, Mel be making that money. I ain't mad at Mel. Get it, Mel. Snatch it up, Mel. Child. Mm. I didn't even see it. I missed it. But anyway, all these notifications popping up here. But yeah, y'all come in. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button for me. Greatly appreciate y'all. Y'all up over in the bushes. Thanks for your view. But you can also hit that like button for me. You might as well. You're giving me the view. But come on in. Come in. If you see the hype button, please hit it. It pushes up in the algorithm. Like I was saying, Miss Maria was not feeling good yesterday. The sinus child, this pollen and stuff ain't no joke out here, child. It be something special, just something real special out here. Well, I thought I had set this live uh in time for the people, but it is what it is. I'll talk about what we're gonna talk about, and that's it. And getting on up out of here. That part right there. Um, I Miss Charnel. She says, "Hey y'all, hey girl, hey, how are you? Welcome." Uh, Trying to get this mess to stop popping up here. Miss Sonya says, "Hi, Charnel." Yes, child. I've been looking out here on the YouTube streets to see what I can see else about allegedly Destiny going to jail, child. I ain't seen nothing, y'all. I ain't seen nothing else. I ain't heard a word, not a mumbling word, not a mumble word, honey. Nothing at all, child. So I guess we just gotta keep waiting until we see whatever pop out of here across the thing about this here Destiny. Child, she gonna learn to quit messing with LaBerre, honey. I tell you, maybe. I don't know. Maybe she have to do more than 30 minutes in the lockup. She'll do better. I don't know. But anyway, we got to talk about Destiny snatching Tony Cat Lacefront completely off her head too. If y'all hear pause, I am multitasking, y'all. Um, Miss Saint says I saw a picture of Destiny and Martell yesterday. One of filming. I seen that too, Miss Sonya child. Miss Charnel said, "Hey, Miss Sonya." I seen that mess too. Yeah, I saw the filming crew back there, child. Lord, them two right there. Them two, them two. they if they can act right, Destiny, Martell, Fletcher, Nail, they got the upper hand on them Scots, and I don't know why they haven't realized it. They really do have the upper hand. Scots ain't bringing nothing. They ain't doing nothing. Tisha, they're yelling because she want to be the star of the show, child. Star of a show she ain't created. My thing is with that is you want to be the star of the show. Why don't you go create your own show? You got them millions. Pop it off like that. I wouldn't even do a reality show. If I had millions of dollars, I'd go around about and do another kind of show, child. Miss Charnette said, yeah, I saw two shaking my head, child, a hot mess, a whole hot mess. But y'all, before we talk about them there crazy folks and these here lame ratings, what do y'all hear anything else about that Janae girl? It's saying that man is in jail down yonder, a legend. Allegedly, that man is in locked up, child, and talking about something about he wrapped her body up and trying to pay people off, and him and a friend man was partners or something at that hotel. Child, y'all better stay off this net with these crazy men, child. Y'all better stay off of them. Child, this is a hot mess. Lord, but it wasn't nothing that the mama could do to prevent her from going on that trip with him or whatever she called herself doing with that man. No. I gotta take this call, y'all. Hold on. It might ring again, child. They hung right on the. Yeah, I saw two shaking my head. What y'all think that was all about, child? I don't know. I don't have a clue what them two could be filming, child, other than talking about that. Them Miss Scott. But yeah, the Janae girl, y'all ain't seen nothing else, child. I kind of like drifted away from that story or whatever, but allegedly, yeah, that man is in lockup, child. Mm, it's so many lies to that story. I'm just waiting for the end. That's all we can do, Miss Science. Wait for the end of the story. I'm like, what is really going on? Ooh, another Tyrone Davis situation, child. But yeah, these people got to be careful meeting these people online and going off with these people and all kinds of stuff, child. You know, God bless her family and you know, may she rest in peace. All I know, child. 'Cause this is a mess, a whole hot mess right there. Too much for me, child. Mm. But yeah, shout out to the family. Haven't heard anything else about D Nasty being on lockdown, locked up, or whatever, child. So prayers to her. But did y'all see the clip running around here? Oh well, let's get this one first. I'm gonna say that one for a little later on. The ratings, honey. Child, they said Bell, what is it? Bell Collector Birmingham. They've been on 3 times, child, and they ain't even reached 200,000 for the view. Can somebody go ring Stormy and Tuna Cat doorbell and let them know that they are not TV material? They ain't got it. Child, everybody talking about how Carlos loves Stormy. Carlos loves Stormy. Carlos said the same thing about the Queen of Reality TV. Yes, Miss Sonia. He said the same thing about Mel when she was up there. Long as he can use and get what he can get out of him, it's all fine and good. But Stormy, your day coming too. He gonna do the same thing to you that he's done to all the other people that he's been involved with. Call himself doing business with or whatever, child. He gonna get you too. You know different, honey. You about to be discarded in just a few minutes, child. All you gotta do is hold on for a few minutes. He gonna discard your behind. Hey, Miss Deborah. She said, "Hey, G Mars and Chats, how are you feeling today? Welcome, happy Saturday to you." But yeah, he's going to discard her just like he did, and to the rest of the people that he was involved with. Child, the ratings is in the toilet. Child, they said that the reason why they didn't show the ratings for the first two episodes because the ratings weren't rating. I know good dynamic well that they won't thinking that having Martell Holt on that show was gonna do nothing with no ratings, child. Child, what? Now, when you welcome Miss Deborah, she says, "Hey, Miss Sonia, whenever the show first came on, LAMH, when it first came on, Martell, we always say he ain't the smartest person in the room. We know that. But for some reason, he was able to bounce off of Mel. You know, he could bounce up off of her. You know, that made him be pretty good for TV. But child, when he couldn't bounce off Mel no more, child, he ain't no good TV either. Get on off the TV, go on over yonder somewhere and sit down, take several seats somewhere, child. Don't care where you take it at, just take a seat. But she out there thinking she doing something, having Martell on that show. Child, I feel as though that was just a favor she was repaying Martell. Cause they said a legend. You know, that's how she got on LAMH through Martell. Girl, you gonna get me on that show? I looked out for you. You better put me on that show for I tell this and I tell that. Or is it something else going on between you and Martell Hope? I mean, the inquiring minds like myself, and I'm always a little bit nosy. We wants to know what's really going on. Child, y'all ain't hurting nobody. Y'all ain't hurting me. Mel could care less, child. Somebody said that she did that because of Nick was on that show with Mel and the cologne and all that other stuff he got going on over there on the TikTok with her. Child, they call themselves trying to girl. They making money. They making money move. Y'all ain't doing nothing but being silly, child. Child, they said I'm folk were tearing a new hole in the Martell hole over there when he was on that show. In the comments with Stormy and that girl. Child, Martell is not fine. In the beginning, I saw he had some potentials. That's called he was wearing them tailor made suits and all that stuff that Mel was taking him down through there. But since he ain't able to do all of that, and keeping his teeth is clean and probably some Botox and anything else, child, and he was halfway decent. On all that, the hoop and holler and pass out about, he was all right. But child, I cannot. Martell ain't nothing good looking about Martell. Yeah, I was one of them. So was I, Miss Sally, but we ain't gonna say that too loud, honey. But he ain't nothing, not child. A hot looking mess, child. Just a whole hot mess. Woo, she been better off to have Colbert up there on the show. She could have did better than Martell. Let her get up there and talk about Martell, 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 my man, my man, my man. Child, my man. But yeah, honey, the ratings is still not rating, honey, child. I figured, y'all, this is just my opinion. The own net to the work ain't got nothing else to put on that on the network, cause for them to be keeping these shows up there like that, and with Carlos, child, what is really going on? They ain't got nobody. Mm. Child, they need to come through with somebody and do something, honey. Yeah, child. I haven't even looked at that show, Bell Collective of Birmingham, cause I can't get with Stormy when I if I thought about looking at that show, I can't because I thought about the way that she came on LAMH and how she was conniving from the beginning and how they played in Mel's face. And I just can't do it, y'all. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I hear little clips on the streets and I hear other people talking or something like that. But I won't be watching that show. I don't like people doing people like that. Just wrong. You in somebody's face grinning like you like them, and the whole while you got the dagger in the back. That when that dagger get in your back, don't you say that because the dagger is coming, honey. It's just as long as you live and you dealing with Carlos of a king, honey, he about to get you. And don't be sitting right around waiting on. I ain't wishing you no bad luck or nothing like that, but he ain't never. I can't think of one person that Carlos have let slide through that he didn't dagger them in the back. No, that part right there. Moving on, child. God bless her, child. She want to be the queen on that show too, child. Lord, her and Tisha. Lord, God bless them. I figured too. Why she ain't brought that there pit bull or her mama's up there on that show? Why she ain't got her mama up there on that show acting a whole monkey like she had on Love and Marriage Huntsville? Took her mama and took Tuna Cat mama. Yeah, it took for all of them people to come against Mel on that show and still didn't accomplish not one dang thing. Miss Chanel says I don't watch either or the clips. I press not interested as soon as I see her on any of my timelines, child. Ooh, child. You sometimes they have stuff over there on Instagram and stuff too, but child, I don't be entertaining that girl looking like a everything stank a dank to her, child. Her nose always lip nose and her lips, child. I guess I can say that. Miss Ain't says her mom will be on there next week. Child, I know good doggone well I ain't Betty the Bulldog. Child, no, not interested. Not interested at all. Doing what? Screaming at somebody. Being mad at somebody thinking they're a power couple and her daughter and her husband ain't a power couple. Child, they ain't got no power. They ain't got no power, child. You just wait. Watch see what Carlos do to him, man. They said Carlos had Stormy somewhere with Charlemagne Friday night down in Atlanta, child. He left the Scots out too. I know he didn't leave them Scots out. Some events Charlemagne had in Atlanta. And he invited Stormy instead of them Scots, honey, child. Lord have mercy, Jesus. They probably pissed off for real, right about now. Child, I don't know. But yeah, that part right there. Moving on, honey. Moving on, child. Um, Now the clip that y'all need to see, if y'all ain't seen it, Miss Saint says, I just saw Betty and Stormy talking outside. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Oh, child, I don't see. I don't. If I don't never see Betty Kruger again, child, I'm good with Betty, child. I don't want to see them dead folks, child. Not interested at all. But yeah, child. So I think tonight this clip on the for the LAMH child. Lord have mercy on them, Jesus. Have mercy, Lord Jesus. In a few minutes, Tuna Cat Monday mother ain't gonna have another choice but come out here and call herself trying to handle Destiny, honey, child. Cause Destiny is just gonna snatch that whole lace front wig off, child. That Tuna Cat still yelling and screaming. Yelling and screaming and screaming and yelling, cause she want everybody to be on her side, child. Take up for her, take care of her, do this, want. She whined too damn much. God, dog, she whined the most I ever seen. How old is she? 445. Child, what is she? Oh my God, I cannot. Destiny, about time you get a backbone, girl, and say something. You should snatch Kimmy's lace front off too, with her old chicken head self. Just as scary and scared as she can be. Kimmy scared of them folk, child. One of them scared Kimmy crazy, honey. She ain't about to turn against Tony Cat. Hey, Miss Paula, she says, hey, everyone. Hey, Miss Lisa. When you don't hear no sound, I'm multitasking. Hey, Miss Sensitive Mama. Hey, girl. Hey. Um, but yeah, y'all. So that clip that's running around, they finally having something halfway decent, and Trish is gonna be there with her friend Kimmy, I guess Neil, Tuna Cat, aka Tisha Scott, and Destiny. And again, Tisha gonna want to bring up Destiny not taking up for her when she's not in the same room and somebody's talking about her. Woo, woo. Child. Destiny snatched the lace from her. She told her the only person that don't be taking up for her when she's not in the room is your husband, child. Shut the front door, y'all. Turn off the lights. Just shut it all down. Oh, come on through here, Destiny. Destiny popped it off. Destiny snatched the ball, child. There ain't nothing left for them on the front. Kimmy over there screaming, Destiny, Destiny. What you screaming for, Kimmy? You need to shut up with your scary ass. You scared one to go come out here and bash you some more. Child, Destiny should have told her, y'all, or Maurice don't take care of you, to take up for you either. Maurice don't be taking up for you either, Kimmy. All that mess he talked about you on the TV, you up there screaming. What is you screaming for? And why can't you let Tisha handle her own business? Lord, I'd be so glad when somebody dragged Kimmy for filth. Lord, where is Kyle? Ooh, Lord, where is Kyle at? If I'm gonna send Carlos an email. If you want them damn ratings to get back up, you need to get Kyle on this show. I'm gonna need you to have a conversation with Kyle and tell Kyle to drag Kimmy for field. Put it all like this. But yeah, y'all, Kimmy called herself running to Keisha's rescue child, trying to take up for her. Destiny should have yelled at her, said, "Bitch, shut the fuck up." That's what Destiny should have said. Destiny, come on now. All that mouth you had when Mel was on that show, what is it? Um, Miss Stacey Davis says, tap that like button, please, and thank you. Consider joining for $2.99. It's a vibe over here. All okay. Prayers up for Miss Maria. Yeah, prayers up for Miss Maria. She's not feeling well. Y'all, but prayers up to her. She did send me something. We go back to Tisha in a minute, y'all. Hold on. She sent me this daggone clip. She sent me this clip, child. It says Ray J recently made the high profile claim that he has slept with 12,500 different women over his lifetime. He detailed his figure during an appearance on Cam Newton's Funky Friday podcast in late April 2026, where he clarified that this number refers to unique individuals, not total sexual encounters. What y'all think about that? Y'all, I wouldn't even let Ray J shake my hand, child. He just Miss Saint said he just wants people to talk about him. He sound like Clarence. Miss Sensitive said Ray J's state clout chasing. We don't care. Miss Paula says get well soon. Prayers up for Maria. Yeah, prayers up for Miss Maria. Shabby, yeah, she sent me that clip. She sent me that clip talking about Ray J, child. I said, Lord, I said, shaking my head, child. Child. He couldn't even y'all stay woke out there, child. These men out here, these bands, they dangerous, honey. They out there dangerous, child. Child, that's impossible. I told Miss Maria, ain't no way, child. No way in the world that happened, child. Miss Paula says, get well soon. Prayers up for Miss Maria. Child, it's been alleged that Destiny done took that spot, child, and probably won't be trying to fight for the spot. But if we're gonna talk about being real in your life, by her bringing her mom home and then now snatching that lace front off Tuna Cat head, I get to it, child. They want it, child. They fighting about who gonna get the spot, child. They fighting for who gonna get the spot. But right there, going up there somewhere, sit down somewhere. Then you 12,000, boy, ain't no way. Your Johnny ain't functioning right now. Shoot, Lord have mercy. He could have said at least a reasonable number, child. We went well beyond in left field. So, child, Ray J jumped over there in left field. I told Miss Marie, don't send me that there for that Ray J. Child, I cannot with him. But he got to do what he got to do. He acting like that. They're Clarissa, child. That's Clarissa. That's who he acting like. But back to this here Tuna Cat, child. Yeah, child. They said Tuna is yelling and screaming by Destiny, child. And Destiny to woo, child. She shot her down, honey. And the good people, I seen that clip too. Mumbles. Y'all know Mumbles is always, AKA Trish. She's always trying to ride for Tisha and Kimmy. I guess she figured that they was the star of the show. And if she don't ride for them, she might be disbanded off the show and all that. Child, mamas and her friend, they dropped their head like they were praying to you. They ain't say word one. I said, snatch all the wigs off Destiny. Come on through Destiny. Tear it down. Tear it all to pieces, honey. That's what Destiny should have been doing a long time ago, letting that girl yell in her face and all that kind of stuff. Child, plucked all the hair off her head. Miss Deep says Tuna Cat couldn't get her words out. Then side hen jumping in. Yes, side hen jumping in, child. Side hen needed to try to, boy, I want somebody to snatch her wig off to Miss Sexy Diva. I want them to tear her all to the pieces. I'm sick of Kimmy. I'm sick of Kimmy. She played in Male Face too. I like she was male friend. And when she was going through that, I don't even believe that bullshit was real. I'm going to say it like it is. I don't believe that was real. I don't. I think it was fake. Cause Carlos probably threatened their asses too. Y'all don't come up with something. Y'all got to get off this show. Mel was the only person there for that clown when she pretended to be going through whatever she was going through, child. I don't know what she was going through, allegedly, child. I have no clue. But that's what my husband was talking about tonight. She wanna what you call that little truck, child? Tonight she wanted so the wind could blow through her. That boy said she ain't even had no hair on her head. Marie say she had no hair on her head. Child, I cannot. Miss Steve says it looks like Dusty going to tell her to stay out it. Ooh, child. Destiny need to tell her to stay out of it. No, Destiny don't just need to say stay out of it. She need to tell Kimmy, like Nell Fletcher said, stay the fuck out of it. But that ain't what Nell said about Tuna. She told Tuna to keep her family fucking name out of their mouth. And that's what she said. That's what she meant now. That's what she said now. Hey, my thoughts. Hey, girl. Hey, she's good evening, chat. G chat and Sister Mods. G, it said you were going to come on at 7:30. Baby, it probably did. I think that's what it did say. Hi, Miss Hill, and she says, hi, everybody. Girl, I said, let me just go ahead and pop on up here, honey. Miss Sexy Diva says, hello, my thoughts, my sister Ma. You about right, but honey, I'm here, child. We up here running our mouth. We talking about Destiny done snatched that girl Tuna Cat Lacefront clean off that clip that's going around out here on these here street, child. Destiny snatched to clean off. I want her to cuss Kimmy the blank out, cuss her out. That's what I need. Now that's what I need. I need for her to stay out of jail long enough. I need for Destiny to stay out of jail long enough. And before they take this show off the air, I want her to handle both of them. Beavis and Butthead. Bang them together. What y'all like it now? Ain't my sweet? Miss Hiller says, hi, my thoughts. My sweet says, hello, just saw the Queen is on. Stop listening at sports for a while. Love you guys. We love you more. Miss Helen says, hi, Kimberly, Miss Sats, the diva. My thoughts is at Sexy Diva. Hi. Um, Miss Helen says, my thoughts, I'm making it trying to get where. Child. My sweet says, live 16. What? My sweet said, like number 19. What you talking about? Miss Helen said they got renewed. Child, who cares at this point? Nobody cares. I already said earlier, y'all need to go over there and knock on the doors and let Tuna Cat and Stormy know they ain't got it. They ain't got it. Carlos about to discard Stormy in just a few minutes. In just a few minutes. Now, y'all watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you is coming. It is coming. But yeah, child, they got that little clip running around, child. That clip is rolling around out here, child. Where Tuna Cat always needs somebody. She needs somebody. Somebody to please help me. Somebody please help me right now. Tisha always holding her mouth. She act like she can't talk. And so just do too much for me. I don't like them people. My thought says, healing, send the prayers your way. Yeah, send the prayers your way. And Miss Maria. Miss Maria not feeling well either, child. These sinus and sinus headaches. I'm so thankful to God there's something I really don't have is headaches like that. When mine's get to bother me, mine just drain real bad and sometimes, especially when you talk a lot, it's really bad. Then when you get to talking, it's like it said, okay, she's talking now. Let me get it crumped up. Let me get it started, y'all. Miss Stacey Davis says, get them likes up, please, and thank you. Consider joining for $2.99. You watching. Y'all please hit the like button. You over here viewing, so you might as well hit the like button while you're over here, child. You helping me out anyway. My thoughts is I just want to see them get physical. I got two pennies on Dusty. Tuna Cat gonna and dry tail, run and dry tail to old to run. Ding 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 ding. Child. Miss Helen said, I'm going through the sinus as well. Yeah, it's bad, child. The weather keep changing so much. It's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, child. It's cold around here now. Like I said, might be some snow coming through tonight. Child, the way this weather going, how we know? I think next week we're supposed to get back up in the 70s and 80s and all that kind of stuff. Um, Miss Helen says they're not about that life, child. Um, They need to get about that life. I want to see why come Destiny jumped up like at Tisha, like she did at Stormy Child. Miss says Dude says my pen is on dust, child. I got all my pennies on D nasty child. Y'all say what you want to. That's what mine's like. Because before then, when Tina Tuna Cat went to that opening, she had that bottle of wine for Destiny. She was up there looking like she was scared to death. Then she was trying to hurry up and get out that house. I said, I thought they said Tuna Cat about that life. She ready to lay them hands and all that kind of stuff. Child, she was scared. Y'all better go back and look at it. Y'all ain't got to look at the show. You can look at that clip. And she was trying to get up out of that house, child. My thoughts are, gee, you must be living up in the mountains, talking about snow. Child, no, I'm not in the mountain, baby. Right here in the VA, honey. But child, we never know. We never know. It be sunny today. When you wake up, it be so nice and warm. By 10 o'clock, it's got real cold. Child, it's just all over the place. My thought says it says to David, that where my pen is. That's where I guess that's where my pen is are too. Child. But yeah, Tuna Cat was acting like she was scared. I said she ain't had no bat. She ain't had no bat in the hand. That's how come she was acting like she was scared of her destiny. It's about time, Destiny. My God, girl, it's about time. You letting them make a fool out of you. Miss Maria says, "Hey, oh, hey, sorry I'm late. Hey, Miss Maria, you not feeling well? You didn't have to bust up here and tear the door down, child. Tear the door down. I done told him you sent me that text message about Nick Ray J 12,000 women. I told you, Miss Maria, to stop doing that. My thought says, and Maria, she says, hey sis, I hope you feel better soon. Yes, I hope you feel better soon. Sorry I'm Jana right there better go take his little pickle somewhere and sit down. Miss Saint says, hi, Anne Maria. Hope you're feeling better. Yes, child, that sinus and stuff is something. It'll knock you off your feet, child. I don't know what kind of weather Miss Maria them having around there, but we got that bipolar weather going on right about now. Miss Maria did send me something. Shout out to Millie Chun, where she was. I guess she gonna drag Tuna Cat, child. I have to listen to it later on. Saw that little clip too of hers where she was over there. Y'all know she always marking coleslaw with that lip gloss, honey. And coleslaw ain't make it down there to Birmingham. Said Martell, where you going? Martell. Martell. Martell, she asked Martell because she go with him down there to Birmingham. Martell said, no, you can't go with me. She said she was sitting there looking at the TV, honey. And that's where she sent Martell, child. She said, I said, Lord, him, child, a coleslaw, go sit down somewhere. She don't need not be asking Martell no question, child. Miss Sensitivity says, hello, Aunt Maria, my sister Ma. Hope you are feeling better. That part right there, child. I told y'all that sinus mess ain't no joke. I saw Millie and Coleslaw. My thought says Ray J is walking infection. There is no hope for him and his community. Pinochle. Child, ain't no hope for him. Child, he could. My thoughts, I don't even want him to shake my hand. I don't even want him to look my way, honey. Do not look my way. That part right there. Child, and shout out to Anonymous T, because she always dragging Carlos them. She be looking at the clips and stuff, and she be always dragging them about them ratings, child. No, 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 child. Mm-mm. Miss SD says Millie had me weak doing sour slaw, child. Mm. Whole coleslaw. She said everybody that I thought was my friend. Everybody that I thought was my friend. Ain't nobody let me get on nobody's TV screen. They can put me up there. Stormy's supposed to be the star of that show. What? Wait a minute, y'all. How y'all feeling about the other ladies uh sitting around just twirling their fingers, talking about Stormy gonna come over there and boost all them that's been there off the show and she's the star? Make that make sense. Star what? Oh my God. Child, when you get some of them ratings and Mel was getting up there on Love Marriage Huntsville, then you doing something. Mm-hmm. Uh, Miss Maria says Ray J can't do nothing for me but keep moving. Miss SD says ratings down 23,000. Miss Maria says Millie be having me cackling, Mark and coleslaw. Child. She be sitting there acting like she just as serious as she can be, child. Just as serious. I know coleslaw, she be like, I'm about sick of her. She still over there marking me. She still over there talking about me. What is really going on? Child, I cannot. But anyway, did y'all see anybody else, y'all, before y'all came in? We was talking about the Ashley Janae. They saying they got that man. They holding him. They holding that man. Say he had her body wrapped up, not trying to get people to help him cover up this situation, whatever. I did tell them that I kind of geared off from that story because it was kind of reminding me of the Tyrone Davis story. You know, so many different stories, child, that make you tired and weak trying to figure that messed up or figure it all out. Miss Davis says Stormy rating was only 116,000. That's the third episode. They had in the first two. Yeah, they had in the first two, Miss Sexy Diva. We already said they probably was so low, child. They couldn't bring them out, child. They couldn't bring them out for the people. Miss Maria says that Sexy Diva, thanks, I'm better than yesterday, which ain't saying a lot. Sometimes you just gotta rest, y'all. You just gotta get some rest. Hey, Miss Denise. Hey, girl. Hey, she says, hey, y'all. Miss Healing says, hi, Maria. My thought says that Stacey Diva, them bottom feeders better go find a 9 to 5, and maybe they can keep the lights on in their mansion. What mansion, hon? Um, Miss Healing says hi. Miss Denise and Miss Maria says hi at Healing. Miss Sonia says hi, Miss Denise. Miss Maria says that my thoughts, hey girl, hey. Child, a whole pickle. Miss Maria says, Miss Denise, hey girl. Child, yeah, that was a whole hot mess right there, child. Yeah, but they need to go ahead and find them a job, and people out there talking about Storm and this product that she had that lady Lala up there and Martell was rubbing her hand or whatever, child, talking about the products burning the skin and all that kind of stuff, child. I don't mean no harm or nothing like that, but I thought she had a chemist, y'all. Why is the products burning the people's skin if she got a whole chemist? I'm confused. Miss Maria says that's Sonya House mom. I'm confused. Where she get that chemist from, y'all, at the Dollar Tree? Child, y'all know what? That how come they tried to lie. They tried to lie to the people. Had that lady come out talking about nail products were doing this to her and all that kind of stuff. Y'all know why they were saying that? Because we haven't heard any bad stuff about male products for real, for real. We've heard people lie about male products, and as far as skin products, it doesn't matter if it's male products, Estee Lauder or whomever, child. Everybody's product is not going to be for everybody. That's just a known fact. Because when I go to Macy's or wherever, child, I see some. That doesn't mean that product is going to work for my skin. Does that mean for me to go around bashing them people because no, it does not. It does not. It's not for me. Move on, move around, find something else to do. Child, these people be so. My thought says maybe she been mixing that stuff up in her bathtub. Who knows? Well, well. My thoughts. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. Cause you know why I said the devil's a lie? And give me the screaming up in here. Because she said to the people she got a chemist. Why is you saying that, my thought? My thought is you ain't making no sense this afternoon. How dare you say that in the bathtub when she's got a chemist, honey? You must have missed. You must. I don't know where you was at when she said that. There. Say it again, G. Some of the big black owned brands break my skin out, but they work good on other people. Absolutely. That's with any kind of product, y'all. Any kind of product. A lot of people like male hair products. Some people may not like male hair products. Same thing with the goldies. She didn't make the goldies or nothing like that, but some people may can take them, some people can't take them. I mean, it's just to each his own. Y'all, here go the wig lady trying to get up here. My sweet smart, not the bathtub, LOL. Child, there go the wig lady. Hey, wig lady.
Hey, yeah. Well, I ain't got my wig on today, baby. I'm straight round here with the scarf on. Then ain't your mama scarf day, baby. Look,
Ain't your mama.
showing enough flapjacks and all. You hear me?
My thought says she could be Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. One of them may be the chief. What? Child, I cannot. Denise, did you hear anything about this Ashley, Janae, and that man?
I know they were saying something. What happened?
No, they said that man had wrapped that child body up in something white. Now he trying to get the folk down there to help him cover it up. And they said he in jail, allegedly.
Talking about the that man she was with, that Joe dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, I know I did see where the family got her body, but they trying to find what happened to the engagement ring she supposed to have. I'm like, why? You
Well,
worry about long as I got the body. Don't worry about no ring. What's the purpose of y'all worrying about that ring?
allegedly, he got the ring, child. Miss Sassy the girl, Sassy says, "Well, the girl, the chemist, y'all forgot she was in a fake lab in a white coat."
For real, y'all forgot too that she tried to steal. She tried to convince Mel's chemist to come work with her, and that lady went back and told her First of all, baby, let me tell you how we operate here in the Texas D Town. We represent. San Antonio, we represent. H Town, we represent. And Dallas. That lady from Dallas. We don't betray folks like that. We don't do that. If we down for you, we down for you until you put a knife in our back. Other than
Mm.
that, now that lady wasn't fit to leave mail. Sure was not.
Destiny did the same thing too, try to get that lady to work with her as well, behind Mel's back. That's how come that ain't good happening for them. Miss Healing says he drove her to the hospital while she was deceased. Yeah, that was the second hospital allegedly, Miss Healing, honey.
He was already gone while he a fool. And speaking
He's
of which,
crazy.
y'all already know Destiny to cuss me out over there in the IG of the gram, the Instagram. I need to stay
What you
off of there.
gonna do?
Cause I went in there and said what I said, and what I said was another lady was saying something about they was talking about the new show she had, and they was talking about how was mad because the girl stepped outside and confronted her. I mean, not Destiny, Stormy
Stormy.
confronted her. Yeah, cause she confronted Stormy And Stormy was talking about she not being a friend and she was being rude. And then when somebody said, "Oh, Stormy, you was right. You didn't have to you talk to her. She had no right coming at you like that." And then somebody else got in the comments and got on her, and she was like, "Oh, they just don't like me because of that show, Love and Marriage Huntsville, baby. I got in there. I got in there." I said, first of all, woman. Ain't I said you need to tell the truth because it ain't got nothing to do with that show. You a cutthroat person. You a fake businesswoman. You done some dirt to everybody. So don't act like it's about the show. It ain't. I say ain't nothing about the show. I say you telling these people over here this mess because they don't know you. And baby, she tried to cuss me out and I jab up her back, butt right back till she blocked me. She kissed my
Not,
butt.
not
Yeah,
to
she
get.
kissed my butt.
Lord
But
have
we was
mercy.
we was over there on own. We was over there on own thing, and I cussed them out too. What the heck y'all doing? But God forgive me, I had to repent though. But I said, what the heck? Y'all out here with these fake stories. Leave mail out your mouth. Y'all show
Yeah.
is trash in that show. But then the girl gonna say, well, I'm so glad Carlos got rid of Mel and he was kissing her butt and now the show is much better. I say, girl, what show you been watching? You go sit your bald headed cell phone down somewhere if I pass you one of my weeds.
Not the. Girl,
Girl,
you.
girl, they ran me hotter than fish screen. You could have bought me for $2. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you.
Girl, you
I'm
ain't over
trying to
there
tell you.
cutting up by yourself, is you? Oh my
I
God.
was over there, baby. I was windmilling. I had them all in a row. Line them up. Line them up. Anybody want some? Baby, we was at it all the other day. We was just at it all that day. I said, y'all don't know Stormy. I said, but I tell you what. I said, then other girl was like, yeah, I'm so glad you got mail out the show. So you go head on and bring coleslaw. I said, well, first of all, trick, while you trying to rally for somebody, coleslaw ain't a name. That's number one. If you gonna put it on there, I say number two. I say, Carlos didn't kick Mel off, so she left the show. And I said, how about you go get a show? You go get a show and put coleslaw over there. But I said, oh, I'm
And
sorry, you ain't got one. But I
uh,
was tapping their butts up.
girl, you just
I
over
told,
there tearing it up.
I did. I
Oh
told
my
her to go
God.
get a show. I told her to go get a show. I said, until you get up in their tax bracket, shut up.
I just think they still hating on Mel and her Mel money bag.
They is. And not only that, they all minions for Martell. I cussed him out too. I was on his page, went in full throttle. I say, you need to go and sit your bald head self down somewhere and leave that girl and stuff around. You go over here, the other lady, they windmilling. Martell, you're such a good guy. I say, he is. Is he? I said, well, how about you go over there and let him dot your I's across your T's and mess with your children? Go ahead, Mr. Good Guy. Go on over there and get the same double dose that these other women got off of him. I said, oh, you can't because you ain't got no money. Okay? He
Oh,
only mess with women with the money. You ain't got no money for him. Okay? Now go sit down because I
not the but
spoke.
broke.
Yeah, they is.
And then she asked Queen, she said they didn't get any of her stuff back. I know they said they didn't. Said that man's got that girl stuff. My thought says that Mr. Needs, or what do you think about what happened to that black boy that was filmed at the gas station? Was that in your area? I hope they shut the station down.
Um, it's down here with it's down here on our side. It's out there on it's actually 25 minutes away from me. But first of all, let's be clear. I don't even go to Fuel Depot. That's number one, and especially over on that side. So you got to get with these fools out here. They got to get with them because I already sent her a message to go to the job where I used to be at. Go on down there over to the family of the dollars and light them up too. Cause I got videos when I got assaulted and we been back and forth and they so bad. You could tell I had something on them because they still harassing me. They're still calling my phone with text message for me to release the videos. I'll release it. I'm gonna release it to the public. I'm gonna release it. I'm sure I am not to them, but I'm gonna release it. I'm gonna be dropping all these videos with the content behind it. I'm gonna drop it while they playing with me. Keep playing with me. Ready, set, go. I'm the Parker baby. I'm gonna set the board up. But no, before it's that little baby, his grandmama, his family, everybody is rallying around this baby because what he did not do, what he don't realize, that was porn. That was child porn. What you did for put that mess out there for that baby. They don't really. First of all, that's out there on the south side. They don't know them south siders. South side. I'm on the north side, but they don't know south side. We'll burn it down. We'll burn it down. You get them pissed.
Mm.
Like Tupac say, to live and die in LA. No, no, it's to live and die in that A and an H. To live and die
What
in the
did they
H,
do to the
baby.
little boy? What they do to him?
What he did was he didn't. Little boy had to go to the restroom. This is a brand new store. Ain't nothing wrong with that store. A brand new store and everything. They just built the doggone store, so it ain't been up long. So he wouldn't let the boy go in. And they racist. They wouldn't let the boy go use the bathroom. He had to go real, real bad to do the number two. They wouldn't let the boy do. He told him to go outside. The boy went on the side of the building and used it over there. So he did it. What he did was recorded him, go in and make pictures of it, posted all the pictures up on the front door of this boy being naked, using the bathroom. And that's it, to wipe his butt on the grass. He did that. Then he gave the video to his friends, the show the recording for the friends. And one of the friends, and where person I don't say that was the friend, because you wouldn't have done it if you was his friend, passing that video around the school, embarrassing that boy.
Oh wow.
It's a trigger for him. He don't want to go back to school no more. Mm-hmm.
Mm, that is
Mm-hmm.
terrible. My thought says that's what I was thinking too. I feel so sorry for that baby. Wow. Miss Deborah says, what about the black man in Texas at the chicken place? The worker called him the N word. I know you lying. I know
Yeah,
you
yeah, he
lying.
did. He did. You talking about Hurt's chicken? Yeah, that's over there at the Horse Chicken over there. That's not too far from where we are. I'm at too. Them little heifers, I've been the lady that they fired, I had to cuss her out. Me and a couple other folks had to cuss her out many times before. We had to, I guess they feel some type of way. They went just do like we did. We cuss her out and threatened smash her little head. I know several times I done went there through the drive through a few times. I had told her I was gonna dive in there and light her up like a Christmas tree. So she knew not to play with me.
Allegedly, y'all. Allegedly.
Okay, I'm sorry. I legend. Because I alleged got out the car and I alleged went in and alleged cussed her smooth alleged out. I did. And
Lord,
then
these
I
folks
blessed
got
her
this.
life.
These folks got this wig lady being saved every few minutes, child. She got to repent. And she cuss somebody
But
out again.
you know,
Repent again.
but it took I do. I stay. That's why I be on probation. I'm on probation with the Lord. I ain't supposed to be outside. Okay, I'm supposed to be wrapped up and tangled and running over with rejoice of the Lord. Okay.
Child, when I open the door and tell you to come on out for a little bit, you done turn it out, turn up somewhere.
I've been trying to
You
stay
taking the
in
boat
the
down
bush.
through there.
I've been trying to stay in the bush. My cup runneth over. Okay. Surely and goodness mercy shall follow me all the days of my life.
All the
Okay.
days of your life, honey. Yes, honey. Oh my God.
That's all I say.
Child,
All I
I
can say.
cannot. I
That's
cannot.
all I
Mr.
say.
Lee,
Just
Mr. Lee, Mr.
hold me.
Lee, Mr. Lee. Did you see
Order
that
my
clip where
steps, dear Lord. Order my
Mr.
steps.
Lee? Did you see
Yes.
that clip where Miss Destiny snatched tuna cat lace front off?
I saw that mess. I went in on that's why I told I was getting ready to go in, but I had to go. I say hold it back. So I had to say I had to let it go. But I did but I did say something about Tuna Cat. I said, I don't even know why you up here acting a fool like you doing. I don't know why. And I did call her Tuna Cat. That's what she get for messing with these Southsiders over here. You shouldn't have been messing with them Southside boys, because them Southside boys gonna tell on you, boo. You should stay out the tray. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Stay out of the tray, Roy, because they not gonna play with you over there. Southside, Third Ward, Sunnyside, okay, Reed Road. They not gonna play with you. Cullen, MLK, stay from over there. Cause they gonna let you know when they gonna let you know. She shouldn't have been over there messing with them little boys over there. What you say? Yes, my thoughts. Gee, did she really snatch the wig? Oh, what I wonder, my thoughts. Did she really snatch that wig off, or was that for play? Because they trying to do everything they can to bring some ratings and get people to come over there and watch. It's like they know we don't like Destiny. They know we don't like Tootie, but to see the turtle, I could care less. They can tear their head off. They can tear each other heads off. I could care less. I wouldn't still watch that. I wouldn't watch that if there wasn't nothing else left on the doggone TV. I'd turn it off and start singing Fat Albert songs, not something before I watch that mess. That's what I do. I probably would watch Gail King, and I don't like her. I watch her show all day before I watch that mess. I mean, Just speaking on it. Just speaking. That's right. Said this is meant to where you go. Is it my thing or is the internet going on? But other than that, but yeah, I had to say what I had to say my piece, y'all. I had to say my piece with that Stormy over there on Instagram because she really do, and I see that it was just like another CC has said. You go where people don't know. She go over there where people don't know her and don't know her story and don't know what she's about and don't know that she would backstab folks in a hot second. I told y'all when Mel first left that they would have to go and have a fight every week to get people to watch. And you was right because that's exactly what they trying to do. This is fake. Oh, let's not forget y'all. I told Carlos King off too. Ain't like he gave it out. I didn't either, but I had to get that off my chest because I had to let him know. Cancel this show. Get on. You know you done checked out. You ain't even a bit more concerned about this show. You over there trying to be another Andy Cohen, and I had to tell him your name is Carlos King, not Andy. Get your life, okay, and stop stalking that man. Miss Denise, speak your piece. Hey, my sweet, love you. I'm going. I don't know. I had to come out and say what I had to say, and then Martell, he was ready for bully, but he know better. But Martell, don't you do it, cause you do know I still got the text message, boo. I still have the text messages when you text me with that bull phony back there on the Twitter. Okay, so
You
don't
get
do
on
it.
my tail,
Don't do
girl.
it.
I'm gonna
Don't do it.
tell all the people. You were trying to holler at my tail. Oh,
I wasn't hollering at no dog on my tail. My tail, but went in my inbox. It was and came at me, and I had to. I had no problems chopping them up. Had no problems. Out there with that phony baloney mess. That was right at the time him and Mel was getting a divorce. He'd come out there to my I'm single and I'm looking for a woman that's gonna be there for me and my kid. I said, you looking for a nanny? That's what you looking for? I said, you don't get your butt up off this off these darn internets and
I
messing with the
understand.
people.
No, my thoughts. I'm just that's just a figure of speech. She ain't really snatch it off, but I wish she would snatch her ball and Kimmy both balls. That's what I need to happen. Miss Marissa, as I told y'all when Mel first left, that they would have to go have a fight every week to get people to watch. Y'all ain't nobody looking at that mess. They catching the clips that's coming through. My sweet says, Miss Denise, speak your piece. Love you, child. My thought
And
says
then
the
one day,
real show. Go ahead.
no, then I forgot one more thing before you read that one. Then they over there saying y'all, they glad Mel is off the show, and the real diva, the real queen of the show is Miss Nail. Y'all, my wig had went across that room several times when I heard that. Okay,
What?
go ahead, sis.
Child, they gonna piss Tina Cat off because she working day and night trying to be the queen of that darn show. My thought says the real show would be when they are in their natural habitat, pissy drunk and cussing. They are low class people.
Now that's low vibration right there. And they, you know what? When that show first came out, some people were coming out and saying, "Y'all got out of all of the people that are good class and got business going in Huntsville for real, they picked the lowest of the low to be on that show." When they was talking about Marto, Tisha, Wanda, Kimmy, and Martell and Butter Roll, they was talking about them at the time. They was talking about them at the time, and I felt like now. And at first, I was windmilling for them in the beginning, thinking, "Oh, now y'all just picking with these people, blah blah blah." Now I see what they was talking about, cause like they say, they live in Huntsville. You don't know about your city unless you in that city.
Yeah, but Miss Denise, whenever the show first came on, Mel and Miss Van was trying to help them get their business off the ground. But when they showed them who they really was, they said, "Okay, then let me just sit this one out." So that's when they went downhill.
It did. And when she was trying to tell her about her husband, she was like, I know things too. We already know. Y'all literally, Mel found out on the camera, like we all found out. Mel found out as they was filming it, as they was filming the show. Mel was finding out at those moments that Those wasn't no fake looks. Those were real looks she was giving. She was finding out at that moment that every last one of them been knowing about Martell, and they helped him cheat and cover it up.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
So,
I don't know what Tuna Cat talking about. Hers cheating too. All
but
of
he
them.
been all
All
of
of
them.
them.
But then y'all what did Kimmy with your side chick mooching out for everybody behind? You want to get mad talking about I don't know why when Mel get through filming, she disconnect her phone from everybody. Y'all know why? Because y'all just sat in this woman's face and let her know while she was married, y'all was hipping her cheek, and y'all call yourself my friend, and y'all was all in here, he in this lady face, and you kept on saying on camera and calling that girl name out in front of her. Yeah, come on, let's lie. I
I
wish.
can't stand Kimmy. I want them to bring Kyle to drag her for filth. Shit, they talking about that damn reunion. Whatever bad butt job BBL, yeah, she no good at that. Oh, I can't stand Kimmy. Oh, I cannot stand Kimmy. Oh Lord, I
Okay,
cannot.
okay, Kimmy, because I know you and one of your minions is over here listening. Well, you tell Kimmy if Mel have a bad BBL butt job, then what you call them fake boobs that you got, boo? Because they sure ain't real. Okay, they sure ain't real. Let's
Nothing
get
ain't
that
real
right.
because they said one is lopsided and the other is ain't
Thank
lopsided.
you.
So
Thank you. That part. Then you let your husband cut your hair. He made you look like a pure duck. He didn't like you. He didn't like you. See? Because he made her look like a stone duck chicken. Well, you should have took your butt to the barber shop and let them fix you up and hook you up like you supposed to look. But then I couldn't have been there because I would have been sitting in that room walking through the door. Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, what y'all think about Kyle?
mhm,
That's my girl.
mhm.
See, that type of mess.
See, Mel don't go back and forth and throw shots like that, child. But child, I would have drugged them for Phil. After all that stuff Mel did for Kimmy, when she allegedly supposed to be sick or whatever, bald headed, whatever, stealing and
Hey,
sleeping with other folk, men
but
allegedly, and all that bull crap, and she sitting out there gonna say whatever bad BBL. She didn't even know what to say. What her lying ass said.
uh-huh. And I got my thoughts. I see what you're saying when you say about bringing CK knew better. I wish to God that they would bring Jocelyn on there. I need Jocelyn, I need Mama D, and I need Tia Kim. Tia Kim is for this for Stormy Mama. For sure. Bring her. I guarantee if Stormy Mama was to come across Tia Kemp and I need Tia Kemp to go up against Wanda and Stormy Mama. You put Mama D and Tia Kemp against them two, I promise you Mama D will have them on the tracks before it was over with.
Not on the
And Tia Kemp will get them right.
child. My sweet said that's why their comments coming back. No weapon form against me shall prosper. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
It's sad. It's
My
sad.
God,
You know
not
that's
the
sad.
chicken. Yeah, the chicken. I can't stand Kimmy. She just sit
He
back
did.
always in some instigating ass. Talk about Maurice hitting the damn tree, Butter Row or whatever. Miss Wig lady call him Butter Row hitting the damn tree and the lipstick on him and
Huh.
talk talk about all of that. I don't like her. She played in Mel face big
You
time,
want
but
you
that's
want to
just
be
kind
gone.
of a heart that Mel got. She did it from her heart, kept trying to
Yeah.
help Kim or whatever. But she's unappreciative. She didn't appreciate that stuff. She didn't have to say that. She didn't.
And then your own sister-in-law didn't even help you. Your whole
Mm-mm,
sister-in-law didn't do nothing for you. Cause here,
mm-mm,
hey, side chick Kimmy, Tisha don't like you. Okay, none of them spots like you. Okay,
I,
they Kawa and Tisha as best friend. Now this is
yep.
not what they showed on the show. This is behind the scene. That's the
Mm-hmm,
real tea. They are best
mm-hmm,
friends. Always have
mm-hmm,
been best friends. She don't like you. And see,
mm-hmm,
Tisha couldn't have came to me the way she came at Kimmy with, oh, you supposed to be my friend. I'll be like, girl, if you don't roll yourself back up out my face with that bull, get on up out
mm-hmm,
my face because I don't even like. 'Cause that's how we do in our people. I don't. We don't do the fake and fraud. We come to the family gathering. Hey, everybody, how you do? Don't even speak to me. You know I don't like you. I ain't been liking you for 4 years. I like to keep the tradition going. Don't you speak? Okay, keep your mouth closed. That's how you do. That's how we do that. That's all they need.
My
That's
thought
all he
says
needs.
Butterball has told her 365 ways to get the hell on down the road. Kim is a rap. This line says, "Hi, Faith, child, she ain't understanding. She don't want a coward to know that he don't want her, but he don't want her, y'all. He don't want her. Mm-mm.
He don't
It's
want
played
T.
out.
He don't want Kimmy, but he see how Coward rolling, and he really is trying to get back. I truly believe that Fool won't get back with Coward, but Coward married, and Coward already know what type of fool he is, and all these women he's sleeping with. Think about it, y'all around on these colleges messing with these young girls because y'all can't handle a real woman that's gonna hold y'all accountable. So y'all want to mess with
Mm-hmm.
these college girls that just in college and don't know what they doing.
Mm-hmm.
Cause they out there
Mm-hmm.
trying to they trying to venture out and explore themselves. So y'all feel like y'all want to be the predator and run y'all behinds up there because y'all so old and raggedy. Don't nobody want that
Mm-hmm.
mess.
Miss Deborah, you right. She says it was Mel and Sonny there for Kimmy when she were going through allegedly the C word, and she gave them both her ass to kids, and she sure did. She sure did. Now she's trifling, and she's scared of Tisha and Wanda. That's all that is. Kimmy is scared of Tisha and Wanda. Silly ass, too old for that. And they
I,
said
I,
Kimmy
I,
older than Nell Fletcher, y'all.
yeah, she is. But also I look at this, but she trying to be young. That's what scamming get. You trying to keep up with young Butterball, he younger than you. He don't have no interest in you. He only married you because of the show. Now that the money maker who was behind it so they could eat off of y'all was eating off of her. She's gone. She's
Mm-hmm.
gone now. So now you got to hold accountable, and you don't even have a storyline. So both of y'all dudes need to go.
Mm-hmm. That part right there. She's trifling. That was low for her to treat them like they did. Now they said they both was there for her. Tuna Cat ain't never did nothing for Tisha. But you know what? It's like Maurice covers for Tisha and Marceau covers for Kimmy. So I think they married the wrong people. I believe that. I really
You
do.
know what?
Cause
It sounds.
Marceau Butter Roll don't like light skin and Jiggy Bud don't like dark skin. Yeah, that right there. My spouse
Sound,
said that Deborah, I bet she wish she had not done that. She is too, I guess, old. She is the odd one woman out. No backup to watch her back. I love that for her. Kim is a sad case. Yeah, she let one and Tisha tell her what to do. Girl, bye. You are the lowest of the low. Miss Deborah says I could never treated no one that was there for me during a time when I could have lost my life. Absolutely, Miss Deborah. But yeah, Kimmy is the lowest of the low on that show, child, because she let Tisha, Tisha said, I don't care if I'm lying or not. You supposed to stand stick with me. Child, you can't tell me, girl, I got my own mind of thinking. I got my own mind. Ooh, they made a fool out of Candy.
yeah, they did.
They made her
And
look
then
just like a
and then
stupid ass fool.
And then now you want to go for Nail. Now y'all want to go for Destiny. I don't feel no waste time about none of them. I don't
Mm-mm,
care. That's why I said in the comments, cancel this trash a show. Cancel it. It's trash. It's gonna
mm-hmm,
always be trash. Y'all veered away from what the show was supposed to be about. Positive black
mm-hmm.
people doing something with themselves, something positive. Y'all never want to show nothing positive on TV. Come on,
You know, they
nothing.
been jealous. They was jealous of Mel when that show first came on, and her and Tuna Cat went to Mel house, and they had never been there before. Nice neighborhood. Oh, it's very nice, ain't it? Then when they got there, Mel had it laid out for them to catch some damn massages. They was unappreciative of that too. Girl, get their asses off send them somewhere. I'm sick of them.
And
Miss
then
Deborah
when they
said that told me a lot about Kimmy when she did that. Absolutely. Low life.
And then don't forget, Joe G, don't forget when they went on that girls trip. They went on that girls trip and Bill had to bring up her backup friends. She had to bring some backup and they got mad because she put their tails in the basement. Well, y'all
Yeah.
was bottom basement anyway.
That told us a lot. That said a lot about how she feel about us. Well, what y'all feel? How y'all feel about her with y'all trifling asses? Ooh, I can't stand her. I mean, Sonya said CK was never going to let that show be positive. It didn't look like it was. Anyway, mm-mm.
And then truth be told, when it came down to the trips, Mel paid for those trips out of her pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They ain't had a decent trip since Mel left, and nothing that looked fancy or none of that since she left. Every time Mel did something, it was classy and high class. Christmas party, the girl slumber parties for the girl, all that stuff was very classy. They ain't got no damn class. In the words of my thoughts, my thoughts is how she let people that can't hold an intelligent conversation handle her like that. Bowler equal bottle. I just can't. Oh, I can't. I don't know, but they did. They took Kimmy down through there, and Kimmy ain't been right since, honey. She ain't been the same. Mm-mm. But Tisha kissing Tisha tail. And they said when the show ain't on, they can't stand each other. They don't deal with each other. But then when they get on, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that fakeness. No, that ain't me. I wouldn't be able to do it. But
Mm-mm.
that's what they all get. Every last one of them. I wonder what Nell got to say whenever Tuna Cat and Tisha is going at it. And Kim at that time, Destiny, when Destiny said your husband the only one don't take up for you when you ain't in the room. Kimmy gonna say, Destiny, that's when Nell should have jumped in and said, Kimmy, shut the fuck up. That when Nell should have jumped in and told Kimmy to shut the F up. And I mean it. Let them two handle that. Why you always gotta jump into something? Now I want to see you dunk my ass in some water since that's what you said you were gonna do. You wanna do that. Come and try. Know how to handle it. They don't know what to do on during the show, y'all. They ain't got no sense of direction. My thought says, I think you are right. He is a messy shit. No, Carlos like the mess child. He like it. Tuna Cat and Destiny allegedly. Some people say they don't even believe it's real, child. I don't know. I don't even care. My thoughts is Sonya. Okay, read out. I don't know. I don't even care, child. But they made a fool out of Kim. They really did.
They
Mr. Nish,
did.
you know they said the ratings ain't rating either on child. That show with your girl Stormy over there, child. They ain't rating, honey.
Oh, I should none of his mess is rating. That's why I said they should cancel that mess. Who cares? We don't. I don't watch it. I been stopped
Mm-mm,
watching it. I stopped
mm-mm.
watching it way before Mel walked off.
Yeah,
I will catch it.
I don't watch it, but I can see clips, and sometimes I be strolling on the YouTube. I hear somebody else talking about it or something like that. I might listen in on that, but I don't to look at that show, tune in like we used to when it first came on, child. We couldn't wait for Saturday night to come because we knew Mel was gonna bring it, child. We was excited. To look at it now,
Everybody that and yeah, you're right. I don't mean to cut y'all. You're right. Mel brought it, and what made it the number one show on was all of the millimeters, all of her male fans when they keyed
mm-hmm,
in on everybody bullying her. So they turned
mm-hmm,
up for her. It took them
mm-hmm,
bullying this woman for all of us to turn up to support her, to let the
mm-hmm,
world know that now y'all not gonna play her like this. Then y'all went
mm-hmm,
after her children. Then y'all turned around and went after the mama. We ain't playing that. We
mm-hmm,
not playing that.
mm-hmm. Miss Deborah says it's real. They are just getting back what they put out there toward Mel and her children. Absolutely. So you don't play with the children. No, God is not happy about that. You don't mess with them children. And Betty Kruger, Pit Bulldog and Witch. Take that W off and put whatever y'all want to put up there. I don't even care. Child, your day coming too. Miss Maria says, oops, I nodded off. Sorry, I never came off of the blackout. Child, my
Well, I'm
thought said
still on the lookup.
Tuna Cat was leaning like she was going to fall. That heifer had a grip on that bottle. Drove off with an open container. I bet it was empty before she reached home. Girl, let her stop like she hit. She was taking it to the head. Child, when she got to the house, she probably was ready to take her nap, honey. She was tore up if she could make it to the
Crazy.
door.
Crazy.
Have y'all noticed Marcel really don't be on that show like that either now?
He
They
don't
don't
care
like that
for it no
show.
more. He don't come. You know what? He don't care
Mm,
for it because at the end of the day, people can say what they want to say about Marcel, and Marcel probably had some hand in some stuff. But I truly feel like, and I could be wrong, but I'm watching his action. Marcel is disconnected from that show now. He don't want to have nothing to do with Martell. He wasn't. He was probably was on Martell's side at the beginning, but at the end, when it all came and done, once the DV situation and all of that, and Martell, he kind of, once Mel left, Marcel was ready to go. Serious business. And he disconnected, and pay attention. He got the whoever he dealing with, he got the right one, because she ain't out here spreading their business, and that's good. Because everything ain't for the internet. Something got to stay behind closed doors. Marcel, go on get your divorce, okay? Go on over there to the divorce court so we can see that. That's what you need to do. Go on over there to the divorce court. Betty looks evil and even more now. He Sonya say, she say he doesn't have anything to do with his wife Tuna. He been stopped dealing with Tuna Cat, and we say Marto lost weight and he is moving on. He will be asking CK to show his real life very soon. He ain't moved on much, my thoughts. That sneaky low down dirty snake still messing with Mel and her kids. Cause once Tank came out with that cologne, he been full throttle, messing with that lady's Patreon, messing with her lives, still doing behind the scenes, messing with Tank now. Tank don't hardly want to go over there. I don't blame him. You know, he's still doing low down snakish mess. He is. I just be glad when they could put him in prison for the rest of his life. That part. Oh, by the way, what I'm saying, you say now I am talking about Tuna Cat husband. He said, no, I'm talking about Tuna Cat husband. Okay. He will be a. Oh, yeah. You know what? You sure right. He will be. Marcel seemed like he will be able to ask him to, could he roll his own show? But the thing about it is, Marcel, what would your show be about? Because if you ain't talking the real, because you like to hide stuff too. He want to talk about everybody else too. He don't want to show his stuff because it'll get him out there for real. If I was at Alabama A&T, I would take those dummies' money and they would never get none. But I would have their monies and I stand on that. More sweet for real. Take all their bread. Take all their bread, more sweet. Take all their money because it needs some. It needs some. What else been happening out here on this internet? It's been a lot of stuff been popping off on this internet, y'all. And speaking of which, when I was strolling on Instagram, now y'all know first they went at Riri and pew pew that woman house with her children and her partner in the house. Now y'all going after Chris Brown and that boy just had a baby. Y'all really sad. Y'all really sad to be messing with these folks. Now leave these people alone. Leave folks alone. Don't make no sense. Well, CK is trash. Yes, my sweet CK is trash. But the problem with CK is CK want to be Andy Cohen. I don't care what nobody say. CK think he
Mm-hmm.
Bravo. CK, I don't know what Andy did to him, but he got it in for this. Now that's stalking. That's stalking right there. He's stalking that man's whole team over there. Oh, go ahead, sis.
That's why he ain't gonna never beat Andy Cohen.
He trying.
You don't hear about Andy bothering people or trying to bring harm against somebody, or especially somebody that went above and beyond to help him doing the mess that Carlos is doing. Carlos is his stuff gonna hit him all at one time. Everything he did to everybody, Candy, Mel, what's her name? She by Sheree don't pay, and the list goes on. You watch what I tell you now.
Now my thoughts. Truth be told, Marceau really don't stay in Alabama no more. He stays in Atlanta. He literally he only comes back to Alabama to do the filming. Like when he comes back to Huntsville, he only do the filming for the show or whatever. But Marceau don't even stay in Alabama anymore. He's in Atlanta. And y'all ask yourself this question: why is everybody why everybody the move they behinds out there to Atlanta? I tell you why. They all following Mel. Mel jumped up, got a house. When the mess started with her and Martell, she jumped up and left and went she went to Atlanta and stayed over there with her brother and ended up getting houses, business, and whatever. And then she would fly back to Huntsville for her kids. So yeah, then all of a sudden when she went to Atlanta, they all started flying out to Atlanta. When she come back to Huntsville, they all come back to Huntsville. When she went to New York and LA, Martell and them went to New York and LA. Come on, y'all. Y'all really need to stop stalking this woman. Really. And just say, the wildebeest said he is married to the whole family. I bet they would drag him back if he tried to lead the hillbilly gang. Yeah, he trying to. He been trying to lead they behind. My thoughts say, is it me or did CK say he used to date Andy for a split second? But you know what else? I think his dad said that, and then I could have sworn that little girl, the little girl on the YouTube streets used to say the same thing, but I guess that person was lying too though. My thoughts say worker bees always follow the queen. They are literally where she moved, they went. When she posted up that she went out of the country and went out of town, all of a sudden here go Marteau. I mean not Marceau, Martell. Yeah, Marceau went to Africa and then Martell supposed to went with his homeboy out of the country. So say, boy, they need to stop. You say narc ass was so crazy scary when he was in New York. It was he was scary. He because for one, you know why, Maria? Because he really didn't have Mel's money. The type of money Mel had, Mel go out there with bodyguards. Martell knew don't nobody like him. His face is all over the world. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they will attack you, especially in New York. They will beat you down there.
It
They
run
don't
like
like
he
you.
was scared to death.
He ready to go to the airport.
My thought says that Maria, country mouse in the big city, not used to anything. Mm-mm. Yeah, but I agree with you, Miss Denise. I think Marceau is really pissed off about what they did to Mel in the end and how it went about. Marceau pissed off, so that's why he don't really film, and he pissed off at Martell trying to put out a damn porn and all that stuff he was trying to do. You know, they was involved. Absolutely, in the beginning, they was involved with Martell and all his shenanigans. But you know, when it got towards the end, Marceau didn't appreciate that. You know, now I ain't gonna take it away from him. Him and Mel really was good TV together. Marceau and Mel, they was because they, you know, Marceau like it when Mel go at him. You know, so yeah, they was really good TV.
And right,
Miss.
and that's when Tuna Cat saw that, and she tried to start a fake rumor and say, "Oh, Marcel, when you trying to then you try to talk to Mel?" No, it was he wasn't trying to talk to Mel. You better go back when Martell was telling the business. You and Martell allegedly had slept together in college. Come on now, he didn't have
Mm,
you too. So that's why it explains why she all up on Martell like she be. Cause he done
mm,
smashed it and went on by his business.
Who Tuna Cat?
Yep.
Oh my God. Miss Saint says, as a matter of fact, AL and Trisha will be on an episode of Pop the Balloon. Trisha's looking for a man. What kind of show is that? Miss Sonya? I saw Hot Cakes is what I call it. Hot Cakes was somewhere posted like he was on the balcony or somewhere, child, with a bikini on or some child. He's the net. Let me shut my mouth. Let me
Oh,
shut up.
that's not a vision I want to see. God help me, Jesus. Help me. The devil is a liar. Yeah, 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 yeah. I can't do it. Can't do it. I can't vision that in my spirit, y'all. I cannot at all. You got to rebuke that spirit. Follow that spirit right out the door. I know, say, It's as a matter of fact, okay, you looking for a man. I say, Pop the Balloon is a dating show. It is. I seen it. That some of that stuff would be hilarious. They pop that balloon. As soon as he walk out, I would have been pop, pop, pop. Nope, can't do it. Can't be wasting my time like that. Can't waste my time. Can't waste my time. It's a let's just say saw the clip where the man she was working out with was disrespecting her so bad and she was taking it. Chin is a mess. Oh my gosh. It's a good show. Yeah. Working out with was but first of all, that's let y'all know. Ain't no way in world you supposed to let a man treat you like you just nobody. That's the problem with these women
I
being
know you
pick
know
me.
Becky. I know my thoughts is mine. At Sonya. Miss Marie said the G Party Balloon is a dating show. Ugh. I won't be looking at that man's that picture I seen the hot case today, child. That like tore my stomach up. I was like, wait a minute. I Miss Deborah said it's a good show. I saw the clip where the man was she was working out with was disrespecting her so bad, and she was taking it. Chin is a mess. Ooh. Miss Saint says, G, you can see it on YouTube. I don't want to see hard cases. That picture I seen today was too much for me, child. He think he is fine, 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 child. When I say let it all hang out, uh, uh, mm.
Baby. No, sir.
And I guess he think he got the legs and the body, yada, 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 and all that kind of bullshiggity shit. Ooh, child, that was just too much for me. But what is it, y'all? What y'all think? A dark skinned kid that got what he wanted out of Trish. That was to tear her whole roof down, and that's what he done did. And now he gone on to the next villain to find somebody else that got some small children, so he could take their children. He made me sicker than a mofo coming at Marquez about his children. Go, what's wrong with you, boy? You can't have kids. I can't
See,
stand him.
he did that, and that's her fault. And now she looking like a fool. Now she looking like a fool because for one, you're not getting the money like y'all thought y'all was finna get. You ain't got nothing. The show ain't banging like y'all wanted to get, so you could get paid. So that man gone to the next victim. Just like I said, these narcs want women with money. If you don't have that money, they out of there.
Yeah, yeah.
They
Oh, wait
out
a
of
minute,
there.
y'all. Look, my thought, Miss Deborah says, I thought AL was looking for a man instead of Trish. Well, you can't hardly tell. But look, y'all been over y'all on Instagram. Did y'all see where Todd Tucker is engaged?
I told y'all that. I told y'all that he was engaged before he got the divorce.
That girl got a beautiful ring on. It looked like what's that man name that's in the island somewhere that left? That man daughter. Not his daughter, not him. What's that girl name? Dang on it. Child, they up there kissing and carrying on. I said,
And she
well,
supposed to be pregnant. Either she supposed to be pregnant, yeah, because they divorce just got found out not too long ago. But as they were separating or did they divorce paper, whatever, because Todd and Candy hadn't been in the same house in a good while. But yeah, that girl is pregnant and they engaged. So that baby should become, yeah, that's alleged. Let me say. But yeah, I knew all this. That doggone Todd got that money from Candy, did what he did, used her followings, used what he needed to do to get himself boasted up. I said from day one, I was on the Mama Joy side when I first saw that fool with him. I been said Todd was about money, and Candy is such a pick me that you can't tell her nothing when it come down to the man. And when he started treating Riley like he was doing, that's why Riley is not at home with her mom because he was so busy
mm,
trying to take money. That girl left. That girl left. Right,
mm,
long as she was married, long as her mama was married to Todd, she wasn't really around like that. She's either was when she came home. That's why she went to college. That's why when she came home, she was around her grandmother
mm,
or her
mm,
dad's. Yeah, yeah, that part.
um, I'm trying to find it. Uh,
Yeah,
okay.
but right when they had announced that right when they had announced that they was getting a divorce, she had filed for a divorce, or he filed for a divorce. By 2 or 3 weeks later, after that announcement, Tim Zenum came out, said that he was engaged, he was living with another lady, he was engaged, and the girl was pregnant.
That girl name is Ambrielle Nicole. Child, it look like they done got married already. Child,
Huh.
it look like they already done got married. These pictures I'm seeing on Instagram. Ain't that
Mm-hmm.
Aubrey and Nicole? One of them Simpsons? Oh shoot. That's what she looked like. Ooh. Um, let me
You
see,
talking
can I
about
save
OJ
it?
Simpson, one of OJ Simpson kids? No,
No,
not that.
no. They her dad is a preacher. She used to be on a TV show. Uh, no, I'm trying to get this picture over here so I can show it to y'all. Y'all hold on to your draw legs. Where's my stuff at? Um, y'all hold on. Um, I'm so sick of tuna cat. Online. Um, Tiffany,
No,
you
it's
just keep
not.
on
It's
talking
not.
about something.
It's not Reverend Ron Maria, because Reverend Ron only got two daughters.
It is. Rev Ron. Yeah, yes, it is. Rev Ron. Yes, it is. It's his daughter. Wait, I'm trying to get this daggone picture over here. I gotta pop up here on this darn live to get it. Rev
Oh, you
Run,
must be
Rev
talking about.
Run.
You must be talking about that adoptive daughter, cause that's the only three. Cause he got Vanessa. He got Vanessa. He got what is it? Vanessa. You got Angela, and then they had an adoptive daughter.
No, this look like his real daughter. I got to go over here. Daggone it. It look like they already got married, y'all. My thought says I see TMZ says Angela Simmons with Todd. I know. I don't know what to believe. Yeah, I'm finna show you in a minute. I think they already
Angela
got
Simmons.
married.
Angela used to be. Angela used to be with Gucci Man. Not Gucci Man, with what's that other boy name? Yo Gotti. She used to be with Yo Gotti, and Yo Gotti with Gorilla, so it can't be Angela. But I wouldn't put nothing past Angela behind either, cause she they out of money. So let me go look this up.
Child, it ain't letting me pull this crap up. I'm gonna have to show y'all tomorrow, maybe. But yeah, it's. Oh hell no, Miss Sonya said yes, it is. They got married. See, can I? This YouTube stuff always trying to make you buy some shit. I can't stand it. Ugh. Customize your background. The free plan comes with an example. I don't want to do all of that stuff. These are the people that took my daggone $300 and ain't gave me my money back yet. I'm not customizing and upgrading to nothing. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see that. I'm not doing that. I want my money back already. But yeah, it's Rev Run. It looks like she's Rev Run daughter. The way I used to bring my pictures up and stuff. Now they want you to pay for bringing your pictures up. It's not my fault. YouTube, StreamYard or whatever, that y'all ain't making the money that y'all used to be making. But every little thing they want you to pay for, pay for, pay for. And all these gadgets used to be free. I'm not doing that.
Yep.
Nah. But yeah, it's
That's why.
Rev
That's
Run.
why I haven't
Rev
went.
Run.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I haven't gone live like they wanted me to do. Cause I do like the basic. Cause they want you to pay all that extra money on extra stuff. I'm finna.
Yeah,
I'm
Miss
finna look
Sonya
it up
says
right there.
Miss Saint says Angela baby daddy was unalive in Atlanta. My thought says if she is with Todd and broke, she is after Candy's money. Ooh. Miss Deborah says Angela was just on Cam Newton, I guess. And she still have feelings for your goddess. Miss Sexy Diva says it's Angela
Right.
Vanessa with a demon Wayne son, Damon, whatever. I'm mad at YouTube right now, y'all. I can't even talk right now. My thought says, Sexy Diva, they passed
I know Angela. Vanessa is with Damon Wayans' son. They got a daughter together, if not two, because they very private. They don't really just be out in the public. I'm trying to look up something right now. I'm trying to hold on, y'all. I'm trying to look it up right now myself. Hold on, hold on. I'm trying to see right now. Y'all say Angela Simmons. This gotta be AL, y'all. I'm sorry. This gotta be
No, it's
AL.
not. No, it's not, Miss Denise. If you go over there to Instagram, Todd Tucker's got
No,
it
I'm
on his
on
page.
Instagram when it's saying that she had her baby. Hold on, let me go in the comment.
Miss Sexy Diva says was that the whole Todd was cheating with, and Todd and told Candy the say thing funky feet said deal with it. These vans, sorry. Miss Deborah says it still can be AL. I think that looked too real for me, Miss Deborah. I'm sorry, y'all. That just looked too real for me. I don't think that's no AI or whatever y'all trying to say.
Yeah, now the wedding part, yeah, but her being pregnant, that's AL.
Do you see it, Miss Denise?
I'm saying it is AL, and what they doing is taking her pictures. They taking her baby pictures. Her pregnancy was when she was pregnant with her son, and using that as if she's pregnant right now. Y'all, they play too much. They do too much. They do too much in the sanctuary. You know, I
Oh.
investigate. I be all up in folks' business sometime, and I don't know why. But yeah, I investigate, baby. I could tell an AL picture from a mile away.
Wow. But that is Angela Simmons, right?
That's her.
Wow. Child, I seen that. I said, wait a daggone minute. He just got a divorce and already remarrying somebody. Child, these men, they can't be by themselves. They some scary. Yeah, Miss Maria said, y'all mean AI.
Hold
My
on,
thought
I'm
says,
in the I'm in the comments now. The folks who are over there, some folks that say they really know that they say this is fake. This is an AI picture that what they did with. But like I said, he's engaged. That's why I'm being shocked because the lady that I seen him engaged to, and the girl that's supposed to be pregnant, is not Angela. This is a different lady. It had nothing. It never said Angela.
mm. Well, that's a slap in the other lady's face, then, ain't it?
That these better be commercial pictures. Is all I'm saying. They better be.
Sure.
She better be doing this for some type of bridal show or something, baby.
Miss Maria says Google says they are married.
Mm.
Child, I don't know. But I seen it. I seen it and I said, wait
I
a
mean, I
minute.
see it on her page. Let me go to Todd's page. Let me go to his page. That's what I'm about to do. Let me take my
Yeah,
butt on over here, mosey on.
Yeah, I
down
was
here.
looking on Todd's page. I seen that stuff on Todd's page too. But yeah, y'all, this StreamYard stuff, it seemed like I don't mean no harm. I ain't trying to throw no shade at nobody for real, for real. But since Mel left the show, StreamYard don't pay like they used to. YouTube or whoever don't pay like they used to. But they try to suck every dime up out of you. I'm still waiting on my over $200 that these people took from me that I didn't volunteer and ask them to take it from me. Yes, I put in whatever you call that. My thought says Todd will go where he thinks the money resides. In my opinion, he wants to be a kept man. Child, what? But yeah, I used to bring my pictures up and stuff. Now they want you to pay just to bring your pictures up and all that kind of stuff. I'm not doing that. 30, 39, what I say, 34.99 every other week? No, hell no. I'm not about to do that. Mm-mm. Nah, they taking money from you. You ain't making nothing. So no, I won't be doing it. Miss Maria says too messy for me. Child, if he done got married again, child, he didn't even breathe good. Let me breathe again, breathe again. He didn't even get a chance to, child, these men are
Mhm.
scary as all get out. They scary. Miss Denise, what you find?
I'm sitting here watching Todd in here with the other girl that was supposed to be Candy's girlfriend. They had a live-in girlfriend, but she ended up being Candy's girl. I don't know what they got going on, but it's what the foolishness if you ask me.
Mm-hmm. It's too much. They doing too much. You ask me, all of them. Hey, Todd. He think he fine too. Y'all, have y'all seen Todd riding around in that Range Rover, I guess, child? Todd think he is the SHIT, honey. Don't get it twisted, child. He told me, oh yeah, that's my jam. Yeah, head a bobbing and carrying on, child. I forgot the name of that song he was listening to. I said, I can't stand you, Todd. Mm-mm. This song says Todd, Candy, and the kid just spent spring break together. Child, what y'all trying to tell us? They trying to confuse us. They want us to be confused. Is that what it be?
Mhm.
Child, I cannot.
They doing the most because now they got him over here with Delicious in a wedding dress. Delicious that used to be on Flavor of Love. Yeah, Delicious on Flavor of Love. That's what they got him on up here with. That's who the wedding dress look like. But this is AL.
Miss Deborah saying they are fake pages, y'all. I don't know. My thought
Yeah,
says they are
because
not scared
because
of the STDs hanging around in the AT to the L.
yeah, because
Mm.
now they got him in the wedding dress. He got him and that girl Delicious from the Flavor of Love and Todd's daughter. They standing up there and they in the wedding dress and she's standing right there and then I guess that's his sister or somebody. But yeah,
Mm.
they need to stop their
Child,
mess.
I don't know. But yeah, Miss Denise, I'm about sick of StreamYard and YouTube too, because these people are pathetic the way they do people. I'm gonna go to that other. I'm gonna look into that other channel that Miss Faith was talking about. I gotta pull that up and see what they talking about. These people here, they do too much stuff. Mm-mm.
Mhm. They doing the most. They doing too much. This is that. Yeah, they got a lot going on. I say that's gotta be AL. It's truly gotta be AL. That's it. I thought Delicious was married to someone else. Baby, Delicious been married and divorced and married and divorced. Ain't no telling who she with now. She another Elizabeth Taylor, baby. You look up, Delicious be married to a guy for a month or two, and then she maybe barely a year, and then she back single again on to the next marriage. They don't do marriage like they used to, y'all. Marriage used to be sacred. Now it's about business and whatever else they could get into.
And it's Candy, Candy girl, you are my world. She said the Central Park Five got left delicious. Oop, what? Not left, child. I cannot. I thought Delicious was married to somebody else. Mm. Child, I don't know, child. But that thing, when I seen Todd up there, child, I just said, Lord, I forgot to tell the good people about Todd. My thought says, "Hey, Candy," she said, "Hey, lady." Child, I forgot to tell y'all that Todd over here, child. He probably is done snuck and married somebody else, child. It don't matter about going on no trip. They gonna lie anyway. Lie all you. Miss Candy says, "Hi, my thoughts." Yeah, they gonna tell a lie. I gotta go do this with the kids. Y'all know how they them that clowns do, child. Y'all stay woke out there on the streets, child. You men out here, they about to be dangerous. Dangerous. Miss TJ's Queen says it looks like AI pictures to me. Hmm. Child. Well, y'all say it look like AI, but it looked real to me, honey. I don't know. I don't know. But Miss Candy, I hate you just popping in. I've been in here for about 2 hours. I'm about to get up off of here, child, because I'm about ready to call it a night, child. Saturday night, child. Just go to sleep. Miss Maria says that Candy, hey Candy girl, what up, Doc? My thought says Delicious and Bam both kiss Flavor Flav. They would do anything for money and fame, not for money and fame. Miss Candy says, which Todd are you talking about? The one that just divorced Candy at Peach. She says, greetings to all. Just a thought, a few other former YouTube CCs have gone over to Rumble with the less rules and restrictions. Thank you so much for sharing that. I appreciate you, Miss Peach. Yeah, YouTube is doing too much, y'all. They take all your money. You don't make none, and they want to charge you for everything. And I'm disputing them taking my $34.99 every other week that I did not authorize them to do. Um, my thought says that Peach, thank you for the info. Yes, thank you so much for that. Rumble, write that now. Man, to go to somebody, child, and people start leaving YouTube StreamYard, then maybe they get themselves together. Yeah, they want all your money. Mm-hmm.
Yep, they rob you blind. That's what they do. Safe out there. Everybody needs to be out there and be safe.
Yeah, it's all right to have the rules and the restrictions. They are needed, y'all. They really are. But it's the part where they take your money. They just take from you, and just because you have a card on file, and most of the time they ask you to do that, and when you start, they just keep hitting your card and hitting your card. And if you're not paying attention, you're not paying attention. And then when you wake up, you be like, "Whoa, wait a minute, what's going on here?" Yeah, they were hitting. They was knocking me in the head for real. I was like, not doing it, not doing it. Now you want to charge me for being able to share a photo from my photo gallery? You want me to pay you just to bring that? Nah, hell to the no. Not gonna happen. Miss Candy says, I know I'm late. Catch y'all tomorrow. Hi at Maria. All right, Miss Candy. Miss Denise, you got anything last for these people? Because I got to get back out here and see what's going on with Todd.
No, none at all, y'all. Y'all just be safe out that way. And other for the people out there in the bush, y'all leave Chris Brown and his family and them alone. First it was Riri, now y'all shooting at I'm sorry, Papa and that Chris. Leave these people alone. Let these people live their lives. Y'all be blessed.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Peach. She said, if you switch platforms, we will follow you. I appreciate that.
Yes,
My
we
thought
will.
says Amazon got in trouble for taking people money like that. Yeah, they was just hitting my account and hitting it and hitting it. And I'm in this dispute right now. I said, I want my effing money back. I want every penny. Do I have the proof? Yes, I do. Give me my money back. I ain't authorized this. What are y'all doing? When I say every other week, y'all, 34.99, 34.99 every week. I'm like, what the hell? What am I paying this for?
Mm-mm.
I'm not.
Mm-mm.
Give me my money back. Miss Candy says Trump and his friends are taking over networks and apps and streaming channels. I no longer do TikTok. Woo, child. I ain't never really been on TikTok like that. But yeah, I mean, it's like they want to take everything away that people can socialize and interact and meet different peoples and stuff. And then if you do, they charging you so much. Child, when I tell y'all it's ridiculous, it is ridiculous. I'll be like, oh, you F them, F that sometime. But anyway, Mr. Niece, my co-host, thank you so much. Thank y'all for popping in on the live. I greatly appreciate each and every one of y'all that came through. If you didn't hit that like, share, and subscribe button on your way in, please hit it on your way out and hype up the video. If y'all see that hype button, please hype the video up for me. I greatly appreciate it. Miss Candace says Amazon is now charging an additional delivery fee. I would stop ordering if I were y'all. That part right there. Yeah, it's ridiculous. We got gas going up like every 30 minutes. Gas is almost $5 around here, y'all. Gas is literally almost $5. Um, Food is so high. I mean, what they want you to do? We can't win for losing. We shall
Uh-huh.
overcome
Baby, that's
some.
that's why I stays in the house. That's why I stays in the house. I always go. I
Tell me
barely
what
watch the
we can't
mailbox.
win. We
You
can't win
can't.
for losing. It is crazy how they doing us. Miss Deborah says, blame the president, child. Who child?
And
Anyway.
he started this war so he can't get out.
Mm.
Sad. All righty, y'all. Let me get ready to go because I gotta go put some children down.
All right,
Oh
Mr.
my
Niece.
goodness.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
All
y'all so much. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good night. Bye.